Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here. I genuinely didn't think that I would be feeling all of these feels when Werewolves back in June? Maybe even earlier. Maybe it got announced in May. But when we started getting all the hints, teasers, spoilers about The Sims 4 Werewolves, I did not think that we would be here 15 parts later with me almost sobbing over my little, I was about to say doggos, I won't do it. I won't cave under the millennial system that I've been dragged into. But I am actually really gonna miss the Hawk siblings. I've had so much fun with them. I think occult packs in general are just where I don't take myself too seriously. I will say I do think some of my most interesting storylines come from occult packs because I feel like I can kind of push the boundary a little bit more. I feel like with all the lore within inside the packs, I can kind of do different routes, and it always seems to make for a pretty good story, in my personal opinion anyway. You know, I'm very humble, what can I say? I'm trying not to get too sad because it's almost New Year, and I feel like this is a really nice time to wrap it up. We are gonna send Opal alone, but we're not really gonna go to school because why would we? She actually wants to chat with Wolfgang, who is her crush, so I think we're also gonna do that randomly. I wasn't planning it. I had my little let's play notes written down. Yes, I do have a notebook for it, and that wasn't part of the plan, but I'm kind of here for it. I want you to help fix no, we're gonna wait on that. I do want you to do that eventually, but we are going to ask Scout his actual, she is flying everywhere, by the way. She's in her werewolf form, and obviously I chose her to run fast in the last part. We can actually turn this off, so I think I'm going to, because honestly, she's when the vampires go super fast, and it's kind of just a little bit annoying. But I want these two just to become a little bit closer with each other, and really start understanding each other. So we're gonna ask Scout about his milestones and memories. Oh, I can't believe he has those gross trousers on. I do think they look good on him. We're gonna compliment his outfit actually. Entered a committed relationship, adopted a pet, lost a pet, kissed someone, had woohoo. Damn, don't tell me your whole life story. That's not what Twitch streamers, when they ask their audience how they are and then they don't really care how you are. We are going to discuss the wild fangs with him because I kind of finally now want to bring the two packs slightly closer together. I do feel like we sort of buried the hatchet in the last one. They kind of sorted themselves out. The feud wasn't there, the rivalry, which was quite nice. I kind of want her to actually ask to be a friend of the Moonwood Collective. Nope, I'm not gonna. Why am I sat here swinging? I am so sorry. Honestly, my back's kind of sore, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's why I'm swinging around in my chair. We shook on it. Honestly, I would expect those two spit on their hands and then shake on it. Allow me to extend a hearty welcome to you, our new friend of the Moonwood Collective. We're so happy to have you. Don't hesitate to stop by our tree and spend some time with us, or use the facilities though not required. We gladly welcome any future contributions to better the pack. Your generosity will be greatly appreciated. See? One wolf at a time. We are trying to make our lives better, and we can just do that now because guess what? He's the Moonwood Collective leader. It's still so bloody exciting to me. So yeah, I don't really think she's gonna get into a pack. I always think that she's been very solitary, and I think she will stop it, Lillian, your little spotty umbrella. Oh my god, I love her. But we are gonna go contribute. Yeah, let's contribute the death metal to the Moonwood Collective, and then we're also gonna I don't think we'll particularly bury the hatchet between Opal and and Christopher. I do still think she has a slight like ick about him, which is fair and valid. I feel like for everything he's put her brother through, like she's allowed to hold a little bit of a grudge. If Scout ever says like, hey, like I need you to squash it, she'll be like, okay, fine. And I feel like she will be polite in his presence. I don't think she'll ever be super besties with him, but I think that she can like respect Scout enough to be like, yeah, you know what? Okay, I'll be like respectable. I won't cause a fight. I always forget that it's slightly open world. We don't need to travel. You would think after 15 parts of me playing with werewolves, I would remember that. But alas, here we are. Memory in the dirt since 2020. Oh my God. Scout, please stop crying over your dead dog. If I can get through it, you can get through it. You know what? I'm really glad that I actually took a break off werewolves when I did. If I hadn't, I think I would have like loaded into this lot and just like sobbed, because the feelings would have been as raw as the meat that these werewolves love to eat. So we're gonna try and help fix a bad relationship. We're gonna try and help fix the bad relationship between Rory and Scout. Obviously, they don't have the hottest relationship. Can you stop chatting with her? There we go. Help fix a bad relationship. Is this actually gonna work? Come on, Sims 4. You have literally like been playing it. Oh, we're working on our relationship, so thanks for helping us through. They're still gonna be mean, I can absolutely tell, but we are gonna apologize to them, and we're gonna try and like bring out the olive branch. We will ask them about werewolf packs and try and find some common ground that way. Oh my God, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear my apology. This is going bad. How about instead you just pack up and leave? Rory, come on, I'm trying to tell a story here. Don't show me up in front of all my friends. Okay, it's going a little bit better with Lou. I knew it. The little fucking cutie of werewolves. Of course Lou was gonna be the one to forgive me first. Please, Lou. I really actually do want to be a friend of the Wildfangs. Rory absolutely won't let me. But you know what the important thing is? Oh my God. Hey, little ratty. The important thing is that we are trying. We are having some character growth. We can't do anything to interact. I really wish that like we could literally just like sneak in and drop off some goods. Although that would be slightly weird, but I'm glad that Opal is at least friends with both of them. She is gonna be the one to bring them back together for sure. So after feeling guilty about that, there's also something else that Scout is feeling very guilty over. Oh no. He's feeling embarrassed. This is not gonna go down well. Felix is sleeping. Ugh. Dating a vampire is so annoying. I guess we'll have to do it under the moonlight. How romantic for what we are going to do. Sorry, I feel like a child telling a story. And then we did this, and then we went here, and then we did that. It's like me telling the teacher about my summer when I get back from the school holidays. This is what it is to like wrap stuff up though. I feel like, oh, Greg, can we have just a nice little discussion? You actually are gonna attempt to communicate with this man. Oh God, maybe that wasn't a good thing. You have a terrible relationship with him, so probably not like the smartest idea in the world. Scouty wouty. Ugh, no, I'm gonna come back to this video in a few years when I do another reacting to something or other, and I'm gonna hear Scouty wouty, and I'm gonna be like, vile, disgusting, you don't deserve rights. Greg also said I don't deserve rights. Hello? Sir, I would like to be friends with you if that is possible. Yeah, I will howl with you. I am a wolf on all levels and physical. Whoa, 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 no, no, no. I did not want this to turn into a brawl. Excuse me? Scout, come off it. Actually, I feel like that was Greg who definitely caused that one. Scout honestly just tried to chat with him. He was like, look, Opal told me that she managed to beat you, which is a little bit embarrassing, my dude, but it's all good. It's fine. It happens to the best of us. Example A. Scout, you know what? You might be the pack leader of the Moonwood Collective, but that doesn't mean you can defeat Greg, alright? I don't know how your sister managed to do it. He's gonna try attempting to communicate again. Greg's like, I do not understand these human pleas. I don't think he can communicate. Oh, that's so sad. Every single time we attempted communication, he just like howled. I don't think he is able to like communicate with us. Scout demonstrated enough diplomacy lately. If this behavior continues, his leadership may come under scrutiny. Are you kidding? I was diplomatic to so many humans. One fight with Gregovic, or whatever the hell his name is, and it's like, oh, you're gonna be kicked out from being pack leader. Tee-hee, isn't that so fun and quirky? I'm out here trying to tell a story, and these werewolves are like, oh yeah, I'll give you a story to write about. See, Greg, Opal is just better than you. Can you seriously? He's leaving. He's like, leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. He's so embarrassed that this teenager keeps on beating him. Stop posting about it. You just literally, you're quite literally stood in your own piss and you're out here being like, oh yeah, just won my second brawl against Greg. No, but like legitimately, I don't even know if there is a way that you can actually like befriend Greg. I would love to know if anyone's like managed that, because if you have, holy smokes, please tell me all of your secrets, because I am about to cheat right now, which is not surprising. Apparently, the only way that you can like legitimately befriend Greg is that if you're just like not an occult. Basically, my idea for this was the fact that he now respects Opal. At the base level of things, he's like, no, you know what? You defeated me fair and square, like in a fight. But I think Opal kind of has a soft spot for him and honestly has always respected Greg, and she kind of hates the idea of this like old man being out in the forest like all alone. She's read the history book, she's read his diary, and Scout is also like very, very invested when it comes to Greg. He wants to know all about like werewolf history. He's obviously like found a lot of the stuff, and he was the one to really like uncover it all and really learn about Greg. So I think he also has a massive soft spot for Greg. So they've kind of been left to fend for themselves, and they don't want to leave like anyone else out in the cold. So they have asked Greg if he wants to move in with them, which is wild, I know, but he agreed to it. We're gonna pretend that this is a friendly brawl between them. We're just gonna pretend that he's like our adopted dad, and it makes me so happy. I kind of wish I had done this earlier, I'm not gonna lie, but it feels like the right way to go for the finale. I kind of wish I had explored like Greg a little bit more, but I think like, look, both of them like defeating him towards the end like wraps up their story. Look at the way that she's looking at them. Oh no, he's very angry. See, they all have mutual respect for one another, which is very, very cute. Oh, we're gonna apologize to the both of them. Greg, I feel like that is honestly the least that you could do. You're not gonna give a well, no, that's romantic. I was like, maybe a sarcastic compliment is the good way to go. No. We do not want romance with our adoptive dad. Thank you very much. It's not even adopted dad. He didn't choose to adopt these kids. They were like, no, we're adopting you. Like, that's not how this works. Which is just so like Scout and Opal of them. Look, he's berating him. He's like, you fight so badly. Like, what the hell? Why is everyone so angry right now? You, sir, actually need to chill. So I'm gonna need you to turn back to normal and then do a somber howl. For reasons that will become clear, can you ring your little boo Felix? This is where I legitimately might cry. I know, again, I haven't really paid too much attention to Felix, like recently, because I've kind of just been focusing on their sort of story together. Ooh, where is he? Focus the camera on him. Here we go. Oh, I'm stoked that I finally went through with it. I adopted a dog, Christopher. He's really taking being not a werewolf either really well or absolutely terribly. He's like, now that I'm a human, I can just make a pack of dogs myself. Like, I don't need the wolves anymore. I can just have dogs with me. I will come visit you tomorrow. Right now, I have a few more important things to do than go see a dog. I have to pause them because they keep going back, but we're on the top of like the mountainside, which usually under a lot of circumstances would probably be quite romantic. The moon isn't even out yet. How are you gonna call it Moonwood Mill when you don't even have a moon? He looks like he smells atrocious, but I think that's because like Greg is in our house now. Defy fate and elope? No way! That's actually pretty cool that they give you the opportunity to go against your fated mate. But we are gonna express doubts about our marriage. Oh. This is really sad. You don't need to whisper them to him. And then we are going to friendly. Where is it? We're gonna ask to just be friends. Scout. Oh, he's agreeing to it, Felix. Oh man, we're gonna discuss our fears now that we're no longer planning on getting married to Felix. Oh god, I still love them so much. This hurts, man, but can we ask to stargaze? They gave us a thumbs up. Stop. You are so wholesome. For a vampire that was turned purely to like coerce people into like Vlad's home and stuff, like you are one of the sweetest people that Scout possibly could have spent time with. It genuinely breaks my heart that you're not the person for him, or at least he feels as if you aren't the person for him. Why do I feel like they're looking at like what could have been their future together? Although, I want to say, even though they don't have a romantic future together, with Felix being a vampire, Scout's actually like, look, I can't give all of myself to you. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't understand why I'm feeling this pull to someone else. Christopher. I still can't believe that he became our fated mate. And I don't think that there will be anything like romantic between him and Christopher. That's not where I'm going with this. I think Scout just like, I sound like Stephanie Meyer. Please never compare me to that woman. I just feel like he wants to like look after Christopher, especially now that Christopher is a human and he has kids. I feel like Scout kind of feels a responsibility for the pack and things like that. So he is basically tied to the Moonwood Collective. I feel more so than Christopher himself, which I think is where he feels like his responsibility lies. But we all know Scout. We all know that he's absolutely going to be wrecked with guilt and he's never going to forgive himself not being with Felix for whatever reason. So therefore, I am actually gonna make him an immortal wolf. With Felix being a vampire, it's very likely that unless both of them decide to take the cure, grow old as best friends together. Wow, this really is like the ultimate friend zone. I didn't really think about this before I like started recording, but he wants to live forever. Whilst he wants to like look after Christopher in like his old age and like look after the pack and also Christopher's family, because keep in mind he's got got kids and things like that, he still really wants to be there for Felix. And so he's like, look, the best gift that I can give you, if I can't give you my heart, is the fact that I'm always going to be your best friend and we're always going to have each other for as long as either one of us decides. So this gift is finally realized. As long as the moon remains, so shall you. And so shall Felix. Would you look at that? We are gonna real quickly, I know it's quite romantic to like kiss someone's hands, but as just like a little goodbye, we're just gonna do that and leave it then and there. This book is over. No more of their romantic story is being written, but still very, very cute. Which, speaking of... Rahul, are you okay? Has he fainted because he saw a werewolf? Or is he asleep? Did we turn Rahul into a werewolf? Honestly, the amount of people that we did turn into a werewolf whilst we were a teenager in high school, I cannot remember if we turned him into a wolf or not. But Wolfgang is over here, literally about to rage. So we are gonna go and try and flirt with him as Opal, which I think Opal has like single and loving it or something. But she does have a crush on Wolfgang. I never really thought that she was like into romance or like finding anyone, but I feel like since it's fate that he's called Wolfgang, but yeah, since turning him into a wolf and like these two actually becoming closer, I definitely feel like there's a little bit of chemistry there. And I think now that like her focus, oh Jesus, how is it that I've recorded 14 parts of this Let's Play and everything has fallen into place, like, perfectly. Minus the wolf begone in the last part, which was definitely a bump in the road, but you know, we move. Why is it the last part, the finale, where I'm actually trying to tell, like, a solid story and wrap things up? The game is just like, well, actually, how about no? How about we don't do that? She's now yelling at him instead. Nah, you know what? That feels like a perfect representation of like how that was gonna go with Opal. She's never really flirted with anyone else. She doesn't really understand like how it works. She's like, you're a werewolf, I'm a werewolf, my attention is on you, I have a crush on you, like come on, like it should be that easy. And of course little baby Felix is just out here being like, I will help you diffuse the tension, Opal. See, this is why I also wanted both of them to like live forever, because I think that Felix is also super protective of Opal. They're also a big brother to her, so that's why I kind of wanted to keep that. Who knows? Maybe this is gonna happen, maybe it's not gonna happen. Knowing Opal, it's probably not gonna happen. Oh my word, sweet little Luna. Let's go give... No, screw you, Wolfgang. My dog is here. Let's give her a treat and talk to her and play. Oh, stop. This is what's gonna make me cry. Yeah, you go on your silly little rampage, you silly little boy. What does he actually look like? I would assume that he had... Oh my god, he's like so scrawny as a wolf. I really thought that he was gonna be like bright white, like kind of like Opal, like the color of his hair, like a platinum blonde. Apparently not the case. Don't ask me where Greg is. Oh, Greg's just like taking a piss. You don't have to piss over here anymore, mate. You literally have a home. Is he just gonna sleep under the moonlight? You can do that, right? There you go. Sleep under the moon. Oh, he's still not comfortable with the fact that he now has like a proper... They say that building doesn't make a home, it's the people living in it, and for this lot, I really do truly think that is gonna be the case. Honestly, I was gonna have Scout go talk to Christopher, but truly I don't really want to see that man's face anymore. I feel like there's a lot of nicer things that we could end on. For example, our dog Luna coming back and like Dino just chilling, and us going and like, oh never mind, she's passed out, head down, ass up on the ground. A perfect little metaphor for how it's felt this whole Let's Play. But yeah, yada yada yada. Scout wants to look after Christopher and his family, not in a romantic sense, but in a, oh, it feels like we're tied together in some way. I would like to formally apologize, hand on heart. There will be an apology with tears video probably tomorrow for the absolute audacity that my game had to not work with me in the very last part of this. I cannot believe that just happened. But I basically told the story that I wanted to tell, and I feel like that's the most important thing. Greg is now living with them. Honestly, I might like carry on playing with them a little bit and do like a pop-in, like maybe a few months down the line. Usually when I say that, it never happens. I appreciate you all so much. If you stuck with me throughout this Let's Play, if you've maybe binge watched it all today and you're like, nope, you know what? Thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that I was able to do a whole Let's Play on this pack. Truly. Like, I love this game pack. I think it's one of the best game packs that we have. I actually think it's the best game pack that we have for The Sims 4. I was kind of scared that I wouldn't be able to tell like all the stories that I wanted to tell, or like maybe things got a little bit too like old feeling like very quickly because it is a game pack and it does have those restrictions. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed every single part of this, so I cannot thank you enough. If there's any like new series that you would like to see in the new year, please do not hesitate to let me know down in the comments. I will be looking at all of them. I really want to know what you lot also want to see when it comes to The Sims 4. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I could never thank you enough, so I'm gonna stop here before I keep rambling, and I will see you all in my next video. That's not gonna be werewolves. Take care of yourselves. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you aren't already. Bye now.